Today, what we are going to read is we're going to read a poem by Maya Angelou, and it's titled Woman Work. Now, what we are going to do is I'm going to read the poem first, and then we kind of contemplate on the poem. All right, let's read it. I've got the children to tend, the clothes to mend, the floor to mop, the food to shop, then chicken to fry, the baby to dry. I got company to feed, the garden to weed. I've got the shirts to press, the tots to dress, the cane to be cut. I got to clean up this hut. Shine on me, sunshine, rain on me, rain. Fall softly, dewdrops, and cool my brow again. Storm, blow me from here with your fiercest wind. Let me float across the sky till I can rest again. Fall gently, snowflakes, cover me with white, cold, icy kisses, and let me rest tonight. Sun, rain, curving sky, mountain, oceans, leaf and stone, starshine, moon glow, you're all that I can call my own. All right, so as we've read the poem, and I've told you that it is written by Maya Angelou. Now, who was Maya Angelou? Maya Angelou was an American poet. All right, I'm not going to say poetess. She was a female, but this gender discrimination has been it's now obsolete in literature. We don't use such terms like poet or poetess. So she was a poet, and here in this poem she you can see that she is talking about a housemaker. All right, she's talking about a housemaker. A woman is a housemaker, and a woman definitely shares the burden of man, but you see that there's no acknowledgement of her contribution to the home. All right, so let's read the first stanza. I've got the children to tend, the clothes to mend, the floor to mop, the food to shop, then chicken to fry, the baby to dry. I got company to feed, the garden to weed. I've got the shirts to press, the tots to dress, the cane to be cut. I got to clean up this hut. So these are the first two stanzas that I've read before you. In the first stanza, you can see that she is talking about her responsibilities that she is supposed to take up, like she's got the children to look after for. Take it, to tend means to take care. So I've got the children to tend. She has to look after her children, the clothes to mend, then she has to repair her clothes, then the floor to mop. She is the one who is in charge of the cleaning of the house as well, and then the food to shop. She also has to do the grocery. Okay, look at one particular thing here in the first stanza. Look at the rhyming words tend, mend, mop, and shop. So the rhyming scheme of the first stanza is AA. Tend sounds with mend, and then mop rhymes with shop. So mop and shop have a different sound coming. They're different from tend and mend. So tend and mend were AA, and mop and shop would be BB. Okay, now for the second stanza, you see, then chicken to fry, the baby to dry. I got company to feed, the garden to weed. I've got the shirts to press, the tots to dress. Tots are small children. The cane to be cut, I got to clean up this hut. So she is listing, and right from the first stanza, right from the start of the poem, she started listing the various activities that she has to perform at home. And these are all her responsibilities. These all come under her domain alone. There is no helping hand, as you can see in these two stanzas. So she has to cook the food. She says, then chicken to fry, the baby to dry. She has to wash her baby, and then she has to dry it, make it wear clothes. She got company to feed. There's so many people living in the home, and she is the only one who has to cook food for them. The garden to weed, then she also has to take care of the garden as well and take out all the weeds from it. She got the shirts to press. Now she has to do a lot of ironing work as well. The tots to dress. She has little children at home. As I said, that tots means small children. So she has to dress up her children as well. The cane to be cut. I got to clean up this hut. There is so much that she has to do. There's no one sharing the burden with her at her home, and this is the dull and tiresome work that she has to perform day in and day out. So you can see that in the first stanza we said that the rhyming scheme was a baby, tend, mend, and mop and shop were rhyming words. And in the second stanza you can see fry, dry, a, feed and weed would be bb, press and dress would be cc, cut and hut would be dd. So there is a particular rhythm that you see in the first two stanzas. The first two stanzas have these rhyming lines, but right in the third stanza, you see that there's a sudden change and it jolts the reader to stop and ponder. There's a reason when a writer, a poet, chooses to change the rhyme scheme. He or she actually wants the attention of the reader over there. So you can see the third stanza. In the third stanza, she says, shine on me, sunshine, rain on me, rain, fall softly, dewdrops, and cool my brow again. Shine on me, sunshine. Now, what is she doing here? She desires to seek the blessings of sunshine and of rain and of dewdrops. She wants all of these things of nature to give her strength, to give her vitality, to give her the freshness that she needs to continue with her work. So I'm reminded of Hans Christian Andersen, who said, just living is not enough. One must have sunshine, freedom, and a little flower. As I told you, that the rhyme scheme has changed here, and this is basically the turning point of the poem. Because in the first two stanzas, when she said, I've got the children to tend, the clothes to mend, the floor to mop, the food to shop, then chicken to fry, the baby to dry, I got company to feed, the garden to weed, I got the shirts to press, the tots to dress, the cane to be cut, I got to clean up this hut. Shine on me, sunshine, rain on me, rain, fall softly, dewdrops, and cool my brow again. Here there's this third stanza, and here from this third stanza, we have just noticed that this is the turning point of the poem. The rhyme scheme changes, and just as I said earlier, that this sudden change jolts the readers to stop and ponder. So here suddenly you see that there's a desire coming up of the poet, of Maya Angelou. She is actually the spokesperson of all the women who have to perform these dull, drab things at home, and they don't find any relief from anywhere. She does not find any person helping her. There's no helping hand for her. So this is a dull and tiresome work, and she is actually desiring to seek the blessings of nature. It's only through nature that she is going to get her lost energy. So therefore she says, shine on me, sunshine, rain on me, rain, fall softly, dewdrops, and cool my brow again. Storm, blow me from from here with your fiercest wind. With your fiercest wind means with your intense wind. What does she want? She actually wants freedom. Freedom from this dull, boring, tiresome routine, this monotonous, dull, drab life of doing domestic chores. She is actually only giving vent to her disgust for the dull, drab life of doing domestic chores, doing domestic, tedious tasks. Storm, blow me from here with your fiercest wind. Let me float across the sky till I can rest again. Let me float across the sky like she lightly wants to shed her burden. She wants to float as lightly as a feather in the direction of the wind, with the force of the wind, till I can rest again. Acha, she here in this stanza, she calls upon the stormy wind to transport her to a land of peace and rest. This is what she wants. She wants to regain her lost energy. In the fifth stanza, she says, fall gently, snowflakes, cover me with white, cold, icy kisses, and let me rest tonight. Fall gently, snowflakes, cover me with white, cold, icy kisses. Now she actually wants these snowflakes to envelop her. She wants to get help from the natural elements, as we said earlier. She wants to be hidden. She wants the snowflakes to cover her with cold, icy kisses. Kisses of what? These cold, icy kisses, these soothing kisses from the snowflakes. She actually is yearning for comfort. Therefore, she is requesting this nature, these natural images, these natural elements, the snowflakes to cover her with cold and icy kisses so that she is able to take rest at least for one night, at least for this night. So, therefore, she says, and let me rest tonight. The word tonight is very much important here in this stanza. At least for one night. So nature would give her relief from the dull, drab, and tiring life. She wants to go to nature to be soothed, to be healed, and to have her senses put in order. Now, in the last stanza, we can see she says, sun, rain, curving sky, mountain, oceans, leaf and stone, starshine, moon glow, you're all that I can call my own. Whenever she's overburdened by her domestic chores, by her domestic tasks, she wishes to relax through nature. It is nature that is her true helper, that's her true friend, that is her true healer. It's the mental balance that she wants, which is more important than anything. That is why she is yearning for comfort and she is requesting nature to envelop her and to make her comfortable again. Because she is not a mechanical thing. Nature has the healing power and finishes all human worries of head and heart. This is what she knows. So therefore she gives us details of dull and tiresome work of generally of low class women, or it can be true for any woman, because it's generally in our society or anywhere in the whole world you do find that all these things that you have to do at home, all these things are generally thought to be the work and the responsibility of the women folk, and they're the ones who are the housemakers. So, do you find any sort of an indirect hint of the lack of communication? Uh, do you find it? I do find a bit of this element in the poem, that there is an indirect hint of a lack of communication in the house where she lives, and obviously there is nobody who is sharing her burden. There is no helping hand in her home. She's the only one who has to take care of a lot of work, and there is so much that she has actually to do. She is the one who longs for the blessings of sunshine and rain to give her sustenance, to give her support and the strength to live. She wishes to lose and find herself in nature, mountains, oceans, leaf and stone, starshine, moonglow. She wants all of these things to give a touch of joy and poetry to her ordinary prosaic life, to her ordinary commonplace, to her ordinary unpoetic life, because she definitely is not a mechanical thing. So there is another thing that I would like to share, that sometimes, that all we want, everybody, it's true for everybody, that sometimes all we want is a little lift. Nature has the healing power. It revitalizes you for immersing again in the mundane activities of housewifery. It's very true for this poem. Thank you.